Welcome back, everybody. This is another video here for our ACC Championship. This is round 2 and we are in Monza. We're starting at the back of the pack, kind of getting our formation, getting it set up and going. Right now we get green light and we are off to the races. But again, we are at Monza. This is round 2. If you remember the last video, we didn't end up doing too well going into turn 1, trying to go ahead and keep our distance from the cars in front of us so we can go ahead and build up our safety rating. We've got gun, which we just passed. We're going to overtake a couple people here on the turn, and we're just going to keep going. There was a minor collision, so we got safety warning, or it'll come up, but punching too fast here in the car. Definitely lost a little bit on it, and now we're definitely going to have to start going ahead and playing last to first on. Can't even get around the first lap without messing it up. Again, this is my first time racing in Monza. I have raced at it a bunch since then, but as of right now, this was my first go round with the track. We are racing with the racing line. I'm going straight up like max push mode and just trying to fly as fast as I possibly can. Kind of messing with the TC a little bit, change the settings around on the vehicle, and we're coming into turn 1. Okay of a transition into that corner, but not great. Did go ahead and get a little bit longer in the corner there, but I guess we just kind of said F that corner and we're going to go ahead and keep going through. Doesn't really matter because we're trying to go ahead and play the catch-up game, but definitely don't go ahead and do that when you're really racing, because you will go ahead and get banned on some stuff if you don't follow the rules accordingly. So we are chasing down the cars that are in front of us. I believe it is a Nissan and the Acura. Nope, Bentley and the Honda. So Honda, Acura, pretty close. So coming around the corner, they are about a second and a half in front of us, and we are chasing them down. We are going way faster than what they are, which is 6 seconds faster. Again, just trying to go ahead and get dialed in, do what we need to, and go ahead or have ourselves a good time. Coming around the corner, getting up behind the Honda, flying through the chicane there, and we're just going to go ahead and keep pressing forward and doing the best that we can. Following the racing line again, because first time at the track, not being able to go ahead and understand the flow of the track as of yet, so we're just trying to go ahead and do the best that we can with this. I know my line isn't optimal. I know it is supposed to be a little bit tighter through that section back there, but again, still learning. Everything is going good. We're starting to get settled into the car. Tire pressures are looking good. End up making a pass on the Honda in the last corner. We are still running about a second faster than they were. Chasing down the guys in front of us. I got the Mercedes with Ellis, and then we've got the Bentley, I'm guessing, in front of him. So everybody's coming up to the chicanes here. Go over the sausage curbs. Definitely not something that you want to go ahead and do, especially if you're trying to get high speed on it. But yeah. Noticing a couple of the settings down in the corner, I've got my force feedbacks kind of cranked up a little bit, and it's going red and clipping. The middle bar that's red, that is traction control, but the very bottom one that's flashing red, that is my force feedback again. Getting everything dialed in and stuff like that for the game. Kind of pushing a little too hard out of the corner there, giving it way too much throttle. Got a little squirrely, but we still are 3 seconds faster on the track than everybody else in front of us. We're trying to drive it safe as much as we can to go ahead and increase our safety rating, because again, our goal is at least 80 minimum, but I definitely want to go ahead and try to push a little higher so I can go ahead and start doing some LFM stuff and working on that ELO rating. But coming around the corner, we end up passing a lot of people there, back in there, so those few corners back. We are up to 21, chasing everybody down. Starting to get the hang of the track. It's starting to get the flow of the vehicle on how it's going to go ahead and handle through these corners. So we're just basically kind of settling in and, you know, finding our groove, and we're just going with it. We are chasing down Mr. Klein in the McLaren in front of us. He is about 1.5 seconds, and we're going to go ahead and do our best. Lap time there is not the greatest because we end up doing, I think it was like a 1:58, but nothing too crazy. So we definitely want to go ahead and just keep pushing forward and doing the best that we can. Looks like we're going to go ahead and overtake him, and I end up lunging way too far into that. I can't even say that guy's name, but he's in the Ferrari. Basically just got overzealous into that corner and then wanted to go ahead and just try to make my way back up. But if that was a real race, I would have to go ahead and give that position back, because that is bad, and of course would, if I didn't give it back, I believe it is a bannable offense from like LFM, from what I understand the rules. But I know each one of their races and stuff like that, depending on what it is and stuff, kind of have a few different things, but the overall rule is, as far as I know, and please correct me below if I'm wrong, that if you go ahead and make contact in a corner and you overtake the individual, as a gentleman, you should go ahead and just give that position back, because it was illegally, it was an illegal overtake. So didn't go ahead and do that. We're still pushing forward. We're up to P19 right now. Just trying to go ahead and do the best that we can in this race series to go ahead and try to get as many points as we can. The first race we end up getting 14th. I think we got 1 point for like the fastest lap, but I'm not 100% sure on that. But we're just going to go ahead and keep pushing and doing what we can here for this race. Alright, coming up on the chicane, coming up behind that Ferrari that we end up having them collision with, I believe. And just trying to go ahead and, like I said, just race clean as good as we can. Everything is looking good as far as everything else. Again, if you guys want to go ahead and support the channel or do anything like that, go ahead and hit the links down below. Go to Linktree. It's got all of the things that I need, or things that you guys can go ahead and support the channel with, as in, you know, merch, or if you want to go ahead and give a donation. I believe the Discord's there. I have to check it. I think the Patreon is there as well, but definitely go ahead, anything you guys do. And even if you don't want to go ahead and give, like, buy something from the merch store, we just giving a simple like, comment, and hitting that subscribe button will definitely help out. All of anything that is given to this channel will be going ahead and going back to it to make it a higher quality for everybody. But yes, if you guys are looking for any kind of gear, definitely go ahead and take a look at the link with Monza that I have, and it'll get you some percentages off on your order. And thanks for Monza for going ahead and working with me during this process. We are up to P18. Next guys in front of us are about 1 second ahead. We have two GTRs, so the McLaren is definitely going to go ahead, and as far as the GTRs, they do have a higher end top speed. The McLaren is way quicker into the corners, so we're going to come out of the first chicane corner, and we're just going to go ahead and punch it around the following corner here. Again, don't know the track names, end up flying by. The GTRs going to a heavy brake, coming around another chicane, coming out of that corner, and we're going to go ahead and chase down the Porsche. As far as our driving line, it's looking okay. Nothing too crazy, nothing too extreme. We're just, you know, doing the best we can. We got about 3.5 seconds to go ahead and catch the Porsche that's in front of us, and we need to go ahead and do that within the next like 10 minutes. so that way we can go ahead and get one step closer to the top 10, because the only way you're going to go ahead and get points is in the top 10, and that's just the way it is. That's the way most racing leagues and stuff like that work. So we have to go ahead and try to push as we're going to have to go ahead and push as much as we can. Getting a little squirrely coming out of that corner there, but we are chasing him down. He's about 2.5 seconds in front of us. The guy in front of him in 14th is 6 seconds, so definitely going to go ahead and be an issue on that side. So like I said, we're about 2.5 seconds behind the gentleman in front of us. We're going to go ahead and try to chase him down in the Porsche. It looks like we are making really good time. We did get a track warning for cutting the track earlier, and that was a dumb part on me, but definitely need to go ahead and make sure we don't do that anymore. We are getting closer to the Porsche, which is good. I always like this corner because you can carry crazy amount of speed coming out of that corner and then just go straight. I know on LMU you can definitely go ahead and have the layout without this chicane and just go straight through. And that is something that I have to yet try on that game myself. But from what I did go ahead and see on a live stream earlier today, it was very interesting. Overshooting the corner there a little bit, coming around the backside of this one, and we are still about 2 seconds behind. Flying off the track there did kind of go ahead and mess me up. The Porsche in front of me is definitely starting to go ahead and pull away. He's getting in the groove and doing what he's supposed to. I'm just trying to go ahead and push it a little too far, as far as overextending into the race and things like that. But it does look like we are kind of catching up a little bit to him, and I just want to go ahead and again do the best that I can. He is running about a second faster than me in the lap, so as of that lap he is like a second faster. So but we are still managing to go ahead and take him and get caught up to him, which is a good thing. I just need to go ahead and continue having good clean racing and not go ahead and get too cocky, and just focus, keep our head down, and just keep doing what we're supposed to do as far as this race. We got the time down to about 1.5, and we're starting to go ahead and make some ground here on this gentleman in front of us, Mr. Skier. So going over the line, you can see we are running about 2 seconds faster than this gentleman in front of us, so we are able to go ahead and catch up to him and make it through the chicane successfully without being able to go ahead and tap him in the rear bumper. We do have a successful overtake there, and we're just going to keep going ahead and pushing forward. Our next car in front of us is was about 4 seconds in front of us, so we're going to go ahead and just get our head down. We're up to 15th from pretty much last place, so we're just going to go ahead and push as much as we can to go ahead and try to move up as fast as we can. We got about 5 seconds in front of us, so we're going to go ahead and just try to keep doing what we're doing with the race, just keeping everything smooth, driving like we're supposed to. Got about 2 minutes to get 2.5 minutes for us to go ahead and push. We are catching up on them, but it looks like a little bit going into the chicane. Did go ahead and make up a couple seconds there, so we're going to try to get as good as we can to push as much as we possibly can towards the end of the race. So again, we got about 3 seconds for the individuals that are in front of us. We're going to go ahead and try to chase them down. We got a 1.5 minutes left. We'll have this lap and I believe one more before the end of the race. So we're just going to go ahead and try to maximize everything we can, and just keep our head down and keep doing what we're supposed to go ahead and do. Just drive the car, don't over push it, and just have a good solid, clean race. And I think, you know, we're doing pretty good with that as far as this entire race. So we got about 30 seconds left before time runs out. This will definitely be the last lap of the race. I believe so, or we might have one more. We'll definitely go ahead and find out. So we're going to continue to go ahead and push. We're roughly about 2 seconds behind the gentleman in front of us. This is definitely going to go ahead and be the last lap. Time has run out, so we're going to go ahead and try to chase him down. We've only got a few corners left to go ahead and try to make that happen. I just don't think we have enough time in the race to go ahead and make that happen unless I hit, you know, the nitrous button or you know, the F1 DRS system. But unfortunately these cars do not have that system, so we're just going to go ahead and keep going. This is going to be the final corner of the race. End up going a little too far on, or too wide on the track there, and we end up finishing at P15. So not the finish that we wanted to go ahead and get for the race, but considering the goof ups that we had at the beginning, not bad. We end up moving up about 10 positions, and you know, just moving forward and doing what we can. We're going to go ahead and take our out lap and our cool down lap, and you know, just kind of go around the track and everything like that to kind of wind down from the race, kind of cool off, and you know, get ready for round 3. I do want to go ahead and say thanks to everybody that has stopped by. All you guys are awesome. Thanks for the likes, subscribes, the comments, and everything like that on all the videos. It definitely helps me out and definitely shows me that I'm kind of going in the right direction as far as the channel and what you guys like to go ahead and see. We are definitely going to go ahead and focus on getting this championship done. Even if I don't go ahead and win it, but it is definitely a good learning curve for me to get the experience for running championships and stuff like that. So definitely a good learning opportunity for me. But again, thanks for everybody that's stopping by. If you want to go ahead and check out any of the merch or anything like that, links in the description below. Definitely go ahead and give the video a thumbs up if you enjoy this content. Support the channel in any way you can. The easiest way you guys can go ahead and do that is put a comment down below, hit the like button, and since you're already there, you might as well go ahead and push the subscribe button. So just want to say thank you. You guys are awesome. I really appreciate it.